right, let's do it. It's LAFC back in action. It's a struggling LAFC, and they sure hope to get back in a good way and probably win. And we are now underway. It's LAFC and Real Salt Lake. Yellow smoke from the north end of the stadium comes out. And can LAFC break the bad luck they've been having the past 3 games since we called our last game here at Carlitos Sport a 2-1 deficit to San Jose? It's all been downhill for LAFC, a 4-1 deficit to Austin FC on the road. And then last Wednesday, a struggling game against Houston Dynamo in which we ended up losing by the bare minimum of 2-1. We were so unlucky that game. Nothing came down. Steve Clark had a fantastic night. Wonderful saves. And well, we'll see how this LAFC comes out. And surely, it's like every week we say it's a new lineup. So we go with Maxime Crepal at goal. Ryan Hollingshead at right, while Diego Palacios plays on the left. Giorgio Chiellini and Jesus Murillo, the center backs of the team. Up in the middle of the field towards the right is Latif Blessing. In the middle of the field, Ilie Sanchez, the brain and the captain. And towards the left, it's Jose Cifuentes. Up front, you have Opoku playing on the right. Chicho Arango playing as the number 9. And Dennis Boanga, one of LAFC's designated players who played 18 minutes against Houston Dynamo. Chicho's pass is cut off well by number 30, Marcelo Silva, the captain of RSL. Boanga makes his first start in MLS and with LAFC, and he hopes it's a good one. LAFC down 3 points on the Supporter Shield run. Philadelphia won yesterday. Austin FC lost. Here's Dennis Boanga trying to cut it back on his right foot. Dennis still looking for some space. He clips it back to Palacios. Palacios onside. Dale, black and gold from the north end. Dennis Boanga once again. He lays it off to Palacios. Now is Cifuentes. Cifuentes had an open space. He decided to cut it back inside, and it's taken away from him. And now RSL comes out playing. And from behind, Palacios pokes the ball away, and Giorgio Chiellini to chase it down on the right side of the field. And LAFC's zone half plays it towards Palacios, playing towards the sideline. Ilie Sanchez now out to Chiellini. Ilie now plays it towards Murillo. Zach McCath is a goalkeeper today for RSL. Aaron Herrera playing on the right. Marcelo Silva, Johan Kapilov are the center backs as Palacios has it. He looks for a cross, and we have a corner kick. In the middle of the field, we have Brian Oviedo, Pablo Ruiz, Scott Caldwell, Rubio Rubin. Up front, you have Sergio Cordova, Jefferson Savarino. Real Salt Lake, team that had the legendary Nick Raimondo, had David Ochoa, but they let him go. So now Zach McCath has that goalkeeper position and a corner kick here. What happened? We'll have a... Well, not sure what happened here, but the referee of today's matchup will confirm that. That's Lucas Chapola talking to Murillo. By the way, after this corner came Cifuentes. That's a nice crossover. It's still alive for LAFC as Latif Blessing trying to bring it back. Dennis Boanga now to play it all the way back to Maxime Crepal. By the way, do not count Montreal out. They had a big-time victory against rivals Toronto FC earlier today, a 4-3 thriller. Here's a cross over the middle. Cifuentes able to clip it back inside. I don't think Dennis Boanga will get there, and he couldn't. Oviedo trying to come out playing, and a turnover cost. Dennis Boanga has it. Dennis Boanga's shot is blocked by Marcelo Silva. Murillo trying to put some pressure. LAFC's high pressure is working so far. It worked at Rio Tinto, and what was a sellout crowd at Rio Tinto Stadium a couple weeks ago, and a 4-1 victory for LAFC. Meanwhile, now RSL comes out playing from their own back. Marcelo Silva over to Johan Kapelhoff. Kapelhoff in short to Aaron Herrera. Dennis Bongham, good pressure so far from LAFC's new designated player, which is crazy how they get Giorgio Chiellini and Gareth Bale on TAM deals, and then you go out and get this player, Dennis Bonga, as a designated player. It's crazy how LAFC was able to do it, and credit to John Thornton. He's been doing it. Giorgio Chiellini under the fire, and a foul. He lost possession. Now, what happened here? The referee once again stopped play. Six minutes into this, Silva talking to the referee, and now Giorgio Chiellini headed towards the referee. He tells him to calm down. I mean, I don't think this referee has to tell Giorgio Chiellini to calm down. I mean, Giorgio Chiellini has been through everything in Italy, in Juventus, in big competitions, in the World Cup, the Euro, the Champions League, the Serie A. Really, you shouldn't talk to Giorgio Chiellini about anything. The man knows the whole entire book. And he still does the cheeky stuff. Here's the ball whipped in. Giorgio Chiellini is the man clearing that one out. Chicho Arango heads that one towards the front. RSL back in it. Savarino. Murillo falling down, and the referee calling for a foul. Savarino shocked on it. Quite the shocking foul called by the referee. 7 minutes into the game. LAFC, they've not been bad. I mean, I guess you can say their worst game was, man, back-to-back games, San Jose and Austin, but Austin was horrendous. It was preposterous. The way they allowed themselves to get scored on easily at the beginning of the second half, not having control. And then you go to Houston, and you're sharp. I mean, you're creating chances, but unlucky to score. Unlucky to score. That was the whole entire scoreline in Houston. I mean, they were able to score with Chicho Arango in the first half, but the second half, Steve Clark had a wonderful game, denying Gareth Bale multiple times. Can LAFC carry a momentum of good offensive plays? I mean, their attack was perfect. They just have to score. And it was frustrating because Houston had their chances and they scored. And I know LAFC was upset. I mean, the face of Steve Cherundolo in the post game, you know, he seemed really upset, irritated. You know, it's not coming down, and teams are gonna go through slumps, and that's what LAFC is going through right now. The 3 losses, and you just need to figure it out. Chiellini playing this one out wide. Palacios whipping that one in, and back post. It was deflected by Marcelo Silva into a corner kick, so LAFC will get that one. Nine minutes into the game. Second corner kick for LAFC. Standing over the ball seems to be Jose Cifuentes. Sifu whips that one in. Oh, and Chiellini was the man who wanted that ball. Chicho Arango came in flying from behind Chiellini. And there goes a chance for LAFC, but RSL plays it quick. Will it work? A foul from Dennis Bonga, who is wearing the legendary number 99, and everyone that's been with LAFC since the beginning, the number 99 It's a beloved number. And to our beloved Adama Diomande, man, how much do we miss him? He was amazing, a great player. He was deadly. He was a killer. Adama Diomande, oh man, LAFC LAFC fans wanted him back last season. He ended up signing for a team in China. He's still raking. Had to leave. He terminated his contract with LAFC due to some, problems he was dealing with, depression problems, uh, you know, cyberbullying. He was going through tough times, and when he left in 2020, LAFC really found themselves in that deep hole. Then, because he was always a reliable player in 2019, 2018. So reliable when Vela and Rossi couldn't get the job done, and you always knew Adama Diomande was gonna be there. And Dennis Bonga, he has that legendary number 99. Let's see if he can live up to that number as RSL makes their push. Cordova, Savarino from long range, an easy save for Maxime Crepaw, the Canadian goalkeeper, competing against St. Clair from Minnesota United to see who can get the starting spot in the World Cup. Surely St. Clair, the MLS All-Star Game MVP, he's been impressive. But Maxime Crepaw, veteran, he knows a lot too. Chiellini, LAFC still on their own half. Plays it over towards Murillo. In some trouble and able to find Chiellini again. Chiellini, not a great pass, but Opoku gets it back and then turns it over. And now RSL moving out with themselves. Here comes Herrera. Aaron Herrera coming out playing. And Ilie with a great interception. Dennis Bonga now dribbling with the ball. Dennis plays it out wide where Ryan Hollinshead has it towards the right sideline. Crosses midfield. Hollinshead comes out playing. Finds Boanga. Gets bumped and misplays the pass. Now on the other side, here comes RSL. And great interception there by Latif Blessing as Giorgio Chiellini takes control of the ball. And now plays it out wide towards Opoku. Opoku comes out playing, crosses midfield, still in the middle of the field. Now finds Latif Blessing. Towards the left side, finds Cifuentes. Cifuentes slow. He slows down everything. Now finds a great pass over to Dennis Bonga. Bonga, Chicho. And Chicho turns. And he lost it. But RSL turns it over right away. Palacios on it. Leaves it to Chiellini in the middle of the field. Ilie Sanchez. Now Chiellini. He moves forward. Now plays out wide with Palacios and back to Chiellini. LAFC in the middle of the field with Ilie Sanchez. 13 minutes in the game. Out to Chiellini. Chiellini, a strong pass. Cifuentes unable to control. I don't know if it was meant for Cifuentes or he was trying to find Wanga. Oh. Pablo Mastroeni, the second season as RSL head coach. He was the interim manager last season. Here's this ball over, trying to find Opoku, and Opoku hit him from behind. It was Johan Kapelhoff, and a foul called by the referee. Opoku trying to claim his case. Opoku scored in the San Jose game. And man, that game was really weird. Nothing came down for LAFC. Sack McCath. There's this one off. They're going to let that ball roll all the way towards Kripaw. LAFC, one of their last 6 games, it's this one. Heading towards the playoffs, and they got to go in good momentum. I mean, LAFC, in paper, they should win it. They should win it all. And, after the last couple of seasons, especially last season, how it went, and when the MLS released the favorites to win MLS Cup, and LAFC was still one, it was a shocker towards everyone because how come a team that did not make the playoffs last season still favorites to win it? And surely they've turned things around. Cifuentes, nice ball in, looking for Chicho Arango and unable to find him. LAFC now moving forward once again. Hollinshead turns it over. Andrew Brody lost it in there, so you throw in. Hollinshead struggling to pick up the ball. Last game between these teams, LAFC took advantage of everything. And they won it 4-1. Gareth Bale had a wonder goal. LAFC with Hollinshead, again, not able to get a good pass. Opoku putting the pressure, and they forced that turnover. Hollinshead not aware, though, could not control the ball. Chicho puts a pressure and a foul call by the referee. Chicho poked the ball away. The referee saw something else. Now RSL moving up front. Chiellini cuts that pass off. Tries to head it away. Palacios does a great job protecting the ball. Now Latif Blessing and Palacios trying to find someone through the middle, and no one was there. Now Pablo Ruiz comes out playing Savarino. Back out to Savarino, and Chiellini, a strong wall, able to knock him down and clear that ball away into a corner kick in favor of the visitors. Impressive way to clear the ball away from Chiellini and knocking down Savarino at the same time. Corner kick. And cleared by Chicho Arango. Controlled by Latif Blessing. Now we go into the counter. It's Chicho Arango leading everything. Chicho lays it off behind Opoku, but Opoku has the speed. He controls the ball. He slows down and now plays it with Hollinshead. Great pass now towards Palacios. Chiki to the middle where Ilie is at. Back out to Chiki. Now Latif. Dennis. Chiki Palacios. Chiellini. Murillo. Out wide towards the right sideline. Hollinshead. Murillo. Chiellini now. Chiellini opens it wide. Palacios sends the cross. Who's closing down and cleared off by RSL. Herrera. Dangerous clearance. Cifuentes. Opoku. Latif. Dennis. Bonga! Oh, could have been that moment. And his shot goes out wide. Dennis Bonga came with the ball inside the 18. Great pass from Latif in between the lines and trying to strike that one with his left foot. And nearly scores. Not his best shot. And he'll want that one back. There's somebody screaming on the sideline, and it should be the RSL head coach, unless it's a fan. Long ball towards the middle of the field. Chiellini battling it out. They'll let that one roll out into a throw in for the host. LAFC. Palacios finally takes a throw in. Flip back by Boanga. Chiellini. He strikes that one with all the might. And nicely played by Zach McMath, bringing it down. That's a wonderful play. Now, Silva goes out back. McMath, 20 minutes. Chiellini. Crepaw. Murillo, 21 minutes. Giorgio Chiellini, LAFC in their own half, trying to come out playing. Murillo trying to clip that pass forward. Chiellini was telling him to go back to Crepaw. RSL moving the ball quick, just like Houston did, just like Austin did, just like San Jose did. A corner kick here for Real Salt Lake. They played in short. Is this planned? We'll find out. Latif putting all the pressure. Here's a cross straight to the hands of Crepaw. And goes south playing with Boanga. Boanga. Palacios. Now Cifuentes. There's something between this matchup and any RSL fan will tell you, and any LAFC fan will tell you the pain. But you know, RSL, man. So in 2018, LAFC dominated RSL. And when it mattered the most in the playoffs, in a single game, as Palacios brings that one down well, but lost it. Boanga putting good pressure. Throw in for Real Salt Lake. But in the playoffs, man, we all remember the karate kick by Krylak. Severino shot that deflected off the face of Zimmerman into an own goal. The 3-2 loss to RSL in the playoffs, man. The most painful game. You know, the first time we experienced heartbreak with LAFC. That night in November, man. Oh, man. It still hurts to this day. Followed by the loss in the conference final to Seattle. And then a first round exit again against Seattle. Not making the playoffs last year. And in the playoffs now, and see how LAFC can handle the pressure of the playoffs. Real Salt Lake with high pressure. Flipped up. Herrera heads it. Salt Lake lost to Chiellini. Great efforts, but Ilie lost it. Salt Lake moving forward. 24 minutes. Flipped across. Palacios unable to clear it, but falls back on the ball. Cheeky banks it off the RSL player into a goal kick for the Los Angeles Football Club. Not many chances created yet. We'll see how LAFC can increase. Ilie's ball towards Dennis Boanga. Not a good one. It goes all the way back to Zach McMath. Cifuentes trying to find Chicho Arango. Oh, and another foul call against Chicho. Not happy with it. Not a great call by the ref. Challenge here with Arango coming around, just kind of putting that hand on the left hip. That's always going to be called when you have the hands there. 26 minutes into this one, LAFC kind of fell apart. Zach McMath, horrible clearance, but now what is called a foul against RSL in favor of LAFC, though. I don't know where it was, but Chiellini is the one claiming it, so he picks up the ball in the middle of the field and plays it right away. Well, Zach McMath, another bad clearance. Cifuentes wins that one in the air. Boanga trying to turn. Falls back to Palacios. Giorgio Chiellini clips that one up. Palacios brings it down. Well, he puts it across. And McMath able to get a hand on it. Ball's was not across, but it went towards Zach McMath, who got to react to it, and it's a corner kick for sure. I don't think they'll give it, though. And no, they did give it. Here's a cross, not a good one. LAFC do fall back on it. Cifuentes. He sends that one back post Murillo! And McMath able to be relaxed with it. It wasn't that strong of a header. And Crepaw, not his best clearance of the night. But LAFC do fall on it. Hollingshead moving forward. Chiellini. Palacios. Chiellini. Still trying to figure out where to go. Latif Blessing, middle of the field. Out to Chiellini. And moving forward is LAFC. This ball clipped up by Chiellini, trying to find Chicho Arango. They'll let that one go through. Goal kick for Real Salt Lake. Ilie almost falling asleep. Murillo, Chiellini, once again, LAFC struggling to move upfield. But I mean, having all possession. Opoku. Hollingshead. Ilie Sanchez. The Spaniard. Chiellini back to Ilie. Still Ilie Sanchez in the middle of the field. Now forward towards Chiellini. Chiellini goes back to Ilie. So what they're cooking something. I mean, you can tell there's something going on, and we're not sure. Bonga Flipping that one towards Opoku, who heads it back down and now cleared by RSL. 30 minutes, half an hour mark. Latif Blessing going down. Real Salt Lake with Herrera. Boanga putting all types of pressures. Turns the ball over. Here comes Opoku. Opoku finds Boanga. Can Boanga get it? It falls to Opoku! And shot us out wide. Might have been deflected though. Oh, so close. It's a corner kick, I believe. Opoku, that's a great pass to Dennis Boanga, who does not get a good first touch. And in here, it fell to Opoku. I think that's a goal kick. Well, I don't know if there was a deflection, but he almost had it. But something, I believe, an offside call or foul. Here comes LAFC. Before the ball was rolled out of bounds. And it's LAFC's ball, though. RSL lost it. LAFC thought they kept it in play. The 32-52 chanting Los Angeles. Let's talk about our rivals. The other side, playoffs on the line. Penalty kick, 97th minute. Chicharito to take it. He tries to chip the keeper and fails miserably. With the playoffs on the line, you cannot do that kind of stuff. The Galaxy are still out of playoff contention. Here's a nice ball over. Dennis Boanga trying to play it across. Can Chicho get back on it? And at the end, he couldn't. McMath and Chicho Arango crashing into each other. Well, McMath is in pain. We'll see the replay here because Boanga gets that ball, tries to play it across. It bounces off of Johan Kapelov's leg, then bounces off Chicho's head that keeps it in front of him. McMath reacts to it, and I think McMath just overreacting. Chicho knew he wasn't going to get to the ball, so he tries to pull away. At the moment he tried to shoot it, McMath just crashes into him. Not really a serious foul. Lift up. Here's the throw in. Real Salt Lake pass the ball. Aaron Herrera lost it. Boanga dancing around him and gets away from him. That should be a foul and a yellow card for sure. Then as Boanga humiliated Aaron Herrera, put him on a poster, made him look like a fool. And Herrera, he was only able to stop him by kicking him in the leg. Danced along with him. And there, the foul on Boanga. That one hurt. So the first yellow card of the game goes to Dennis Boanga. Unless there was no yellow card. Oh, here's Chicho Arango. Might be offside. He scores. But the flag does go up. But yeah, it did look like an offside there. Yep, clear offside. I mean, he still put it in the back of the net, but that was a clear one. It should now bring some kind of momentum for LAFC, I believe. Chiellini, Latif, Palacios. Oh, that's a nice pass over to Sifu. Church's defender finds Arango. Arango plays it towards Opoku. Slowing down the attack. Latif Blessing with Ilie Sanchez. Plays it through the lines. Hollingshead out wide towards Opoku. Opoku trying to clip that one in. Moanga couldn't get it. Here's Hollingshead. Cleared off the line. Still unlucky. Sifu, Chiellini, Palacios, Cheeky, Sifu, Hollingshead trying to put it back across. It's a corner kick instead. The fans jumping from one end to the other. Sinking jump for LA Football Club. Dennis Boanga couldn't get his header down. And Hollingshead, his shot cleared off the line. Cifuentes puts this one across. Corner kick. Cifuentes again to take it. Boanga. And goal kick. Horrible crosses by Jose Cifuentes. Also, it does not help that we don't have Kellen Acosta. Accumulated multiple yellow cards. So that's a suspension. LAFC moving out. Latif. Oh, great turn by Opoku. Opoku moves forward. Opoku towards Blessing. Blessing back to Opoku. The guys from Ghana. Palacio sends that one across. Chicho Arango feels like he was being dragged down, but a corner kick awarded though. All right. Cifuentes, another horrible cross. Palacios clips that one up. Still falls for LA. Buanga brings it down. It's still Buanga. Clips it back across, and Chicho trying to backpedal goes down. Oh boy. I mean, we're just right there knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking. And still cannot find a way through. Here comes RSL moving up front. 40 minutes now on the clock. in the first half of a lot of LAFC action that has not come their way. Oh boy, here comes RSL. It's their first couple of chances. It's still for them, hoping to not blow them. There's some space for a shot. No, they go out wide. Ruiz. And now back. Silva. Ruiz again. Herrera. Back across. Headed away by Chiqui. Oh, Cifuentes turning. Not seeing the sideline. Throw in. Um, so Palacios holding his head. They place Palacios down, sitting down. It was the one he headed away. It was coming in hot. Really was not expecting that ball to come in that hard. It did bounce hard off his head. Herrera is the one who sent that cross. Chiqui really settled himself to clear that one with his head, but did not come to work. He gets up with water, and they do got to do the protocol. I think Palacios as well, walking out of the pitch. He has to walk out and stay out for a minute. That's the protocol of injuries in FIFA. By the way, the Dodgers defeated the Padres. Something to celebrate. Magic numbers now down to 9. Chicho comes out playing. Is this a chance for LAFC? Chicho still battling. It falls down at Spuanga and couldn't fall. I mean, he's been everywhere tonight. He's been impressive. Chiellini battling every ball. "44 minutes. Kappenhoff goes back to McMath. Still battling. There's LAFC forcing another great turnover. Ilie back to Chiellini. Murillo. Boaga. Murillo. Chiellini. This pass kind of deflected. Latif. Ilie. Latif now. Now inside the 18. Plays it out. Buanga refrains. Cross. Opoku. Can Chicho keep it in play? No, he won't. Go kick for RSL. Only 1 minute of stoppage time has been awarded. And that minute will go down quick. Heading now. 46 minutes. The referee looks at his clock. New Aaron Herrera took quite the time. And will end the first half. LAFC and Real Salt Lake heading to the locker room, tied to no goals. But it's kind of the LAFC kind of thing. They're these games, they go no goals, and then the second half comes and boom, they score multiple. We'll see how they do. This is a second half team. We'll be back for the second half. LAFC nil, Real Salt Lake nil. All right, let's do it. The second half about to begin. LAFC seems to come out with the same 11. We'll confirm that to you guys in just a second. Both teams stepping into the pitch. The second half between Los Angeles Football Club and Real Salt Lake. LAFC is a second half team, and they succeeded in every game in the second half. Even if they're down, they still score in the second half. LAFC hoping to break the deadlock here and score and win. They really need to win. They've been down. Tough luck for LAFC. Hopefully, Dennis Bonga can get his first goal. And now we are underway. The second half begins here. Can LAFC pick up something here in the second half? The black and gold smoke coming from the north end of the stadium as the fans chant, Dale, Dale, black and gold. An RSL player kicks that ball into play. Hollingshead. Chiellini. Palacios, middle of the field. Has to support himself back to Chiellini. Now Murillo. "46 minutes. LAFC moving forward. Cifuentes. Now Ilie. Out wide towards Opoku. Hollingshead. Opoku now. He falls down. But LAFC fighting still for possession. LAFC in here. Still moving forward. Hollingshead. That's a nice challenge. Hits it off as well of the legs of RSL's Andrew Brody. Into a throw in for LAFC. Chiellini out wide to Palacios on the left sideline. Chiellini has to react to that pass. He does. Moving upfield still. Here's Giorgio Chiellini now. Lays it off to Ilie. That's a great pass. Boanga. It's still Boanga. Out to Poku. Still falls to Boanga. And clipped up. Can Hollingshead get there? He fights for it. He does get there. Hollingshead tries to cross it across. It falls to Opoku. Now Cifuentes. A shot bounces off ahead from RSL. Hollingshead puts it back into the middle and now cleared by RSL. Murillo up to the races and goes out to Kripaw. Good start for LAFC here in the second half. Beginning of the second half, and let's take a look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that Steve Cherundolo has on the bench, starting with goalkeeper John McCarthy, Eddie Segura, Sebastian Iviaga, Sebastian Mendes, Carlos Vela, and Gareth Bale. Carlos Vela and Gareth Bale could be good for the attack later on in the game. Ilie opens that one wide towards Palacios. Palacios sends a cross. Who closes down? It was Chicha. Falls free. Hollingshead scores! And LAFC has taken the lead. Fifth goal of the year for Ryan Hollingshead. And LAFC are on the board. If VAR allows it, though. Really concerned here. On the moment this ball is headed back. Let's see. It's a goal. It should be valid. Ryan Hollingshead gets the goal. Silva crashes into his own goalkeeper. Lets it fly in there inside the 18. And Ryan Hollingshead puts LAFC one sip over RSL. Well deserved for one of LAFC's defenders that loves to score goals. Playing today on the right sideline. That's the right back. Ryan Hollingshead's fifth goal of the season. He has been really good. In the 48th minute, it's LAFC 1, RSL now. The Ryan Hollingshead mustache. I mean, he grows it back and he scores. And now the fans say Hollingshead name. It's 1-0 LAFC. We've seen this coming since the first half, and I told you guys, LAFC is a second half team. We're gonna see some goals. Hopefully, this is not the only one. Chicho gets hit from behind, but LAFC is still on the attack. Can Opoku get there? No, cleared by Silva. Chiellini moving forward. A nice clip ball. Can Dennis Bouanga get there? And Dennis Bouanga does. But RSL able to clear it. It still falls for LAFC. Opoku not able to get there. The pass was not there for him. McMath has it. McMath wants to come in short. LAFC putting high press even after the goal. 22nd second half goal of the year. Here's a cross over the middle. Blessing able to clear that one off. And here we go. Once again, off to the races. Dennis Bouanga carrying that one down. Excuse me, it's Cifuentes. Now Opoku. Chicho. Trying to play it in between the lines. Not a good pass. Drew Doughty and Sean Drucy from the LA Kings in the building. Bennett, actor at Saturday Night Live. He's in the building as well. They got everything. They got all the gear in Hollywood. Uh-oh. LAFC's back line has been broken apart. And here's the shot. It's a deflection that put some troubles into Maxime Crepaw. And we got a corner kick. Right there was a chance. The deflection was deadly, and Crepaw was able to get at least a hand to it to make sure there was no trouble in his goal. 53 minutes. Cross into the middle, cleared off by LAFC. Still falls for RSL. And a foul here, Hollingshead causing one on Savarino. 55 minutes, and Krepal setting his wall. It's gonna be from a short distance, and a dangerous ball can be sent in right here. All right, it's a cross and headed away. Still falls in here. RSL, the shot blocked again. It still falls for Real Salt Lake. Here's another cross. Here's another header back into the middle, and now cleared by LAFC. Opoku trying to come out playing. Palacios, Buanga, out towards Opoku. Can Opoku get there? Opoku! His shot straight to the hands of McMath. Cifuentes was by himself in the middle. Should have checked back, and I know Opoku wants that one back. Here now, Andrew Brody. Brody, not a great pass. 10 minutes in the second half. And 10 minutes of LAFC really doing their job. Latif Blessing asking for the high press to come. McMath goes long. Chiellini heads it into the feet of Caldwell. And now moving forward, RSL once again with Herrera. Caldwell. Uh-oh, here comes RSL. A chance. And Krepal with the save. RSL kind of taking control over the game. Opoku. Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, and Buanga couldn't get it, but it falls for Chicho. Chicho clips it up. Cifuentes! His volley is blocked. Hollingshead coming in, putting pressure on Brody. So, Merritt and Julio will come in for RSL, 57 minutes. And Ilie Sanchez will exit. Shocking one there. Unless he remains in the game, and he just wanted to give the captain armband to Vela. So Opoku is the one who comes out, and Carlos Vela enters, and a standing ovation for the King of Los Angeles, Carlitos. Ruiz is the man down for Real Salt Lake. We'll see the substitution for Salt Lake as well. Confirm those. So, exiting the game, number 36, Brian Oviedo. And Julio will enter the game, number 29, Oviedo. And Cordoba exits as well for Merritt to come into the game. LAFC with the pressure. Boanga. Oh, Cifuentes. Unable to control it. Hollingshead, great pass towards Blessing. Latif. Opening it. Palacios. Back out to Vela. Carlitos. Palacios again. Sends a cross. Cleared into the feet of Vela. Back out to Palacios. Cheeky. His cross to the hands of McMath. 60 minutes in the game. McMath comes out playing 4. Crepal comes down to chase it. A simple pass to Hollingshead and now Ilie. Middle of the field with Cifuentes. Clipped. Hollingshead. Latif. Turns. Hollingshead. Back out Vela. Vela. Nice pass towards Palacios. Palacios to Vela! His shot over the bar. Would have been a nice one, but it just goes over the bar. Oh, that's a nice pass. The first from Vela. He started that one and nearly finishes it with a great goal. 60 minutes. RSL with Scott Caldwell. Ruiz. Brody. Merritt. Still Merritt. That's a nice pass in between. Savarino. A nice pass in here. The shot. Oh, just out wide from Rubio Rubin. Oh, just a small heart attack there for all LAFC fans. Oh, how everything happened. See if there was any deflection. Probably there was. It is a corner kick. And Blessing unable to clear that one away. It's still alive. That should end up being a foul on Buanga. LAFC's ball in their own half. So Crepal comes out playing with Chiellini. 62 minutes of Giorgio. Strong 62. Hollingshead. Giorgio now. Chiellini. Buanga. Cifuentes. Now Ilie Sanchez out to Vela. Vela crosses that one looking for Buanga. He's been everywhere. He's been everywhere. Insisting time after time. Blessing. Oh, nicely done by Latif. Dennis Buanga sending that cross and blocked. Careful, dangerous pass back to McMath. LAFC regained possession. Chiellini. Palacios. Sifu. Cifuentes. Back to Sanchez. Now Caraclitos. Oh, Boanga, nice layoff. Here comes LAFC with Palacios. And there was someone there that prevented anything else from happening. 64 minutes, and LAFC seems to get better and better as the game goes on. 14 shots in total for LAFC. 4 of those in target. Savarino. Still Savarino. Trying to send across. Blocked. Murillo still on it. And clears it with his head. Vela. Buonga. Back out to Vela. Can Vela speed? That's a foul. Referee says no. A clean challenge by Caldwell. Savarino one more time. Savarino. His pass, it was a good one, but misread by his own teammate. Chiellini clears it. Middle of the field for RSL. Salt Lake still fighting. Kripaw. Vela, nicely done. He brings it down. Clips it to his best friend, Ilie Sanchez. Comes down to Cifuentes. Cifuentes nearly makes it. Onside is Chicho, save. It falls to Buonga, and he pulls it off wide. Oh, that's a first great save by McMath on denying Chicho Arango and Buonga time and space. I don't know how you hit it that bad, but he did. Open goal, man. Simple touch. Second half shots, 8. Ilie. Nice ball. Carlos Vela over Chicho Arango. Yes, indeed. It's Chicho's 15th goal of the season. And LAFC makes it 2-0 over Real Salt Lake. How sweet it is. Vela, just a nice ball for Chicho, who fakes McMath, completely fools him, puts him on the ground on that fake, and an easy tap-in goal. LAFC makes it 2-0, and it's the top scorer for LAFC. He's done it time and time again. He does it one more time at the Bank of California. The man that came last year when they really needed a forward to step up and score. And he's the man that answered the call, Chicho Arango. He makes it 2-0 in the 68th. Chicho. And substitutions from RSL now coming in. And Denny Buonga's night is done. You can say it was a really good one. Unlucky he couldn't score. And guess who enters? Number 11, Gareth Bale. David, I don't know if you're still in, but the game is on Channel 13, KCOP for LAFC. Brody. Oh, nice ball in. And LAFC able to clear that one off. And the LAFC fans are ready to say Arango's name to the top of their lungs. And every time the PA announcer says Chicho, the Arangos from the crowd get louder and louder. It's surely the day to break that curse. LAFC on the counter one more time. Vela's gonna get this one. Can Vela cut it back? He slows down. Vela forces a corner kick. Rubio Rubin exited the game. Diego Luna enters. 70 minutes. And LAFC, short cross, corner kick again. To take it once again is Carlos Vela. Inside the 18 is Gareth Bale. Vela whips it in. The header from Bale just out wide. Oh, that was close from Gareth. RSL comes out. Oh, defending not at peace. Oh, Murillo. Where they foul and he gets a yellow. They play it quick, though. The referee will stop that momentum, though. "71 minutes. LAFC looking for a win and break that curse of 3 games in a row without one. Those 3 games were losses. They just had to come back to the bank. It's a party in Los Angeles. Here's a header! Maxime Crepeau with the save! It was their man. Savarino. He nearly puts it in. LAFC comes out. This is Gareth Bale with pace. Cifuentes opens it. A deflection on that one is straight to McMath. Chicho Arango was wide open. That ball was intended to get to Chicho. Brody. Long ball. A race for it. Palacios. Pushed by Luna. Makes him touch the ball and go out of bounds for a throw in for the visitors. Out wide they go. Brody once again trying to go inside. Opening it wide. Merad. And a great defending piece from LAFC. "74. Throw in from the left side. Here's a cross on the ground. LAFC has to clear it. Carlos Vela on it. Now Chicho is the man who clears that one to its full potential, but still falls for RSL, the team from Utah. One-time MLS Cup champions. Vale defending. Great defending piece by Bale, forcing a corner kick. Gareth Bale trying to get in shape for the World Cup. As his beloved country of Wales are finally in it. Here's the cross, and Maxime Crépin standing strong after that ball was headed towards his way. Merritt was on his way as well. He's able to fall on it. Merrim is unable to put it in. Almost all the LAFC players have a rating of 7. Ilie and Murillo are the only ones who don't. Crépin, clipped by Hollingshead, still falls for Hollingshead. Now finds Vela. Vela. Cifuentes foul from behind. And a yellow card? No, I don't think so. But he's holding on to that knee. Of course. Ecuador in the World Cup. Surely he's one of the players that Ecuador wants in the middle of the field. Qatar and Ecuador. The first game of the World Cup. Hopefully we can see Chiqui and Sifu on that World Cup. On the biggest stage of the world. In the biggest event in the whole entire world. That happens every 4 years. That's why it's one of the most rich events. Exquisite events and the most awaited ones. Vale. Able to head that one away. Herrera falls on it. Still trying to find their ways through. Chest down by Brody. Brody. Still Brody. Savarino. And the cross. Crépin gets it. Takes a knee. And now tells his team to move forward and to slow things down. He has everything under control. I wonder how would Crépin look if he shaves? He goes 4 towards Hollingshead. Trying to find Vela. Cut off well. Out towards the other end. Vale tracking down. LAFC heading for 3 points. And to be tied up and up on top with Philadelphia. 60 points each. And a hard foul on Carlos Vela. This will be their 19th win with the game still in hand, I believe. 60 points it would be for LA. As LAFC still looking for that quest, and surely the supporter shield will go down to the last game of the season. That's a for sure. Everything will be at stake. For me, I'd rather win the cup The Shield, yeah, it's awesome. You can win the Shield anytime, but the Cup is more important. As New York Red Bull, they've won the Shield multiple times and still failed in the MLS Cup playoffs. Brody, Merrim, Brody fighting so hard this second half, and then loses possession. I mean, he was carrying that one down. It seems that Sebastian Mendes will come in. Ilie Cifuentes lost it. Going forward once again, Merrim. Anderson Julio goes out wide. Here's another cross, back post, looking for Merrim. A foul on Hollingshead. So, a substitution to be made now. Sebastian Mendes will come in. Oh, great pass by Vale for Carlos Vela. Sifu unable to control it. 81 minutes and now a counter the other way. Savarino falling on top of it, sending the cross. Chiellini stands strong. Heads that one out. Dale alegría, alegría, mi corazón. Oh, it's a 32-52 asking for LAFC to win that cup. Here comes Gareth Bale. And Bale, 3 defenders on him, and they foul him. Oh, Gareth Bale, world class. $82 and Mendes comes in. And leaving the match is number 9, Chicho Arango. Scored his 15th goal of the year. We love Chicho. 50 goals, LAFC's top scorer. Always there. You can always rely on Chicho. All right, can Gareth Bale score a stunner from there? He wants to. He's done it multiple times. It would be nice if he scores in front of the home crowd. He has not scored at the bank. He's only scored away. Kansas City and against Salt Lake and Rio Tinto in Utah. All right, then. Gareth Bale. He fires. It's blocked. LAFC will fall back on it, though. Mendes and Cifuentes battling for the ball. Throw in for LAFC. It is a nice day, a nice W for LAFC so far. Ilie back to Hollingshead. Hollingshead still on it. Sends the cross. Looking for Bale. Gareth Bale will still fall on the ball. Gareth Bale dancing around and then lost it. Throw in for RSL. Still have time, but it seems they cannot find a way. Great moving by LAFC amongst the high press that RSL is trying to provide. Vela trying to leave it for Vale. And now Merrim on the other way, trying to come up. RSL in the middle of the field, 85 minutes. Man, that Panenka by Chicharito, if the Galaxy don't make the playoffs, it's going to come to kill them. Vela. Still Vela. Just moving slowly. Mendes. Hollingshead now. And short to Vela. Trying to clip it for Vale. And it goes straight to McMath, who plays it in short with his center back, Kapehoff. And Bale trying to get in behind. Herrera beats him. Missed pass in there by RSL's player, and Latif Blessing asking for the crowd to get pumped. 87 minutes. And Chang to come in. Still waiting for the throw in to be made. Bale. Still LAFC. Ilie. Latif unable to control the ball inside the 18. Quite the strong pass from Ilie. Chiellini heads it towards Vale. Vale to Ilie. Ilie nearly finds his man and falls over to Latif. RSL able to get back on it and clear it off. Chiellini lets it go down and throw in for LAFC. Chiellini. Oh, they let that one go. Sifu has Mendes. Mendes cutting it back. It falls to Cifuentes. He should have taken the shot. He tried to be unselfish. Still Sifu. Mendes. Vela. And Mendes in there. He goes down, and that should be a penalty, and it's given. Yep, McMath, late contact on Sebastian Mendes. Penalty kick for LAFC. Trying to argue his case, but it's surely a penalty. The first one is not. He falls by himself. Second time, He gets a touch on the ball, and McMath just laid to it, kicks it to him. So, a penalty kick, and we'll see who's the one taking it, and it seems to be Carlos Vela holding the ball. We'll see if Carlos Vela is able to convert this PK. Gives McMath a deadly stare. And Vela stands over the ball. Really calm. McMath on the nerves. Raining down on him. Vela. And it's Vela, and it's denied by McMath. So Vela and Chicharito, both Mexican players in the same town, miss a penalty today. It's just a different story. And they're reviewing McMath again. No way. If this one gets called back for not having his feet on the line, still, I mean, I would like to see a replay on it. It would be tough luck, though. Oh boy. Still talking. If we could get a replay. All right, here's the replay. Oh, it's really close. It's really close. Is there another camera angle? Because that's really close. Well, he take it on himself, though. I mean, oh, I think he does keep his foot on the line. It's surprising they don't have another one. Oh my goodness, we need another view. That one's not enough. But I think he does have his ankle holding on that line, and a corner kick. Yeah. So corner kick here for LAFC as we head towards 93 minutes. 3 of stoppage time were given. Here's the corner kick. McMath able to get a hand on it. Talking about the different story. LAFC's up to SIP already in the playoffs. On the other side, the Galaxy trying to get into the playoffs and well, dropping 3 points. Sifu trying to turn. Mendes. They lost it. And that's a foul. Oh, whoa. Yellow card for Cifuentes. And now Merrim pushing Cifuentes, and Palacios gets on it. Careful. Oh, boy. Murillo's trying to push everyone away. And Palacios. Everyone's hot. Cifuentes now gives one hit. We'll see this. Is there a foul? Yeah, there is a foul. Even takes off the cleat and the sock also comes off. So a clear yellow on there. Now the fight started by Merrim. Unsure why you would start a fight late in the game down two. All right, then. 95 minutes. And the referee will end it. And LAFC is back into winning ways. Oh, how sweet it is to go back into the W column. And LAFC have done it, defeating RSL and sweeping the season series. They have 60 points, 29 games, a game in bag. On top of Philadelphia so far in the Supporter Shield run. It is a really close race between Philly and LAFC, both at 60. Montreal 52, Austin 51, and the Red Bull, I guess you can say they're on it with 47 points. But LAFC, 5 games remaining. Can they do the most? As the final whistle is blown, it is LAFC 2, RSL now. And thank you for following us today in the stream. And LAFC successful once again. And they're back in the win column. They needed that after a tough break of 3 losses in a row. Back on the W side. So thank you for following us tonight, and we'll see you next time.